Hey, what's up everybody, this is Muth24, and today I'm taking a look at the manga adaptation of Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This is one of the very few Zelda games that I haven't actually played, but I know the major points of the story, I'm familiar with how the game plays out and everything like that. And I have played Spirit Tracks, so I'm kind of familiar with the formula and the setup of the game, being similar to that. I also understand that the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks games seem to be more aimed towards younger gamers. I mean, the Zelda games in general are kind of players of all ages sort of games, but those two in particular seem to be aimed at much younger gamers. So basically the story of Phantom Hourglass is set right after Wind Waker, and Link and Tetra go on this adventure to the realm of the Ocean King, and they go on board this phantom ship, but Tetra gets taken prisoner, and Link has to get her rescued from that ship, and he ends up teaming up with Linebeck, who's sort of this comic relief character. He's sort of a cowardly, greedy individual, and late in the story we find out like why he is the way he is, and sort of the truth behind him. And then he also has a new fairy friend, Celia, who introduces Link to Oshus, who's an old man, and also she goes through her own sort of self-discovery later in the story. So Link and Linebeck travel through the realm of the Ocean King to get the Phantom Hourglass and find a means to stop, or to both retrieve Tetra and then to stop Bellum, who's this force that has invaded the realm. He's sort of like this giant squid monster thing that feeds off the life force of others. In the same style that they tackled the Majora's Mask volume, this one is very much a condensed version of the story. Like, all the major points are there, all the major characters are there, but the way that Link goes about defeating the bosses and getting all the items he needs to is not the same as it is in the game. It's very much a small, sort of bite-sized version of the real game, which I think works okay for Phantom Hourglass because it's not as big of a game. Majora's Mask, I had a little bit more of an issue with it because that's such a side quest heavy game, whereas Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are more, I wouldn't say linear necessarily, but the story is very much contained within the main game itself, whereas Majora's Mask, the whole point of the game is to explore these side quests and to, you know, explore the larger world by getting little bits here and there and just kind of throwing them all into the one larger story as you go. So I didn't mind the fact that they, you know, cut some stuff out and streamlined it a lot. And as I said, I do feel like Phantom Hourglass is aimed at younger audience in general, so it wasn't quite as big of an issue for me there. It's decently long. I mean, it's not like really any longer than the other volumes, but I think they did a decent job with it, covering all the stuff they need to. The artwork is really cool. You know, it's all black and white like the other volumes, but I definitely like the cartoony, cel-shaded style of the games, and I think it translates well into this manga adaptation. This is the 10th volume in the series, I believe, and the other ones, I have pretty much all the other ones except for Minish Cap. That's the only other one that I don't have. But yeah, basically this one's short, it's sweet, it's fun to read, but like with all the other Zelda mangas, it's not really anything mind-blowing. You're basically reading it because you like the Zelda games, or you want an abridged version of the game just, you know, to have for fun or whatever. One thing that I did notice, though, as I was flipping through this, I'm not sure where this was overlooked, but it definitely says A Link to the Past there, and it's not supposed to. But yeah, again, here's just some little pages here and there, and the artwork is decent enough. You got some good little action shots here and there. But yeah, I would recommend this if you are a fan of Phantom Hourglass or Wind Waker or Spirit Tracks, and if you're trying to collect the whole series of the Zelda manga volumes. But that pretty much wraps up this review, and with that, I will see you guys next time.